Welcome to another episode, everyone. OG BJ Bonnie Hunter, well, he's up next. He has some things to say to Spider and about Monster Kody. Apparently, he knows Monster Kody did time with Monster Kody, and he too does not appreciate the comments made by Spider Loc from East Coast. Let's get right into it.
Check this out, man. 1978 going into 79, man. I caught my first body, man. 2 attempts and an ADW. I was facing 12 years, man, at 17 years old.
He caught his first body, he said, 1978. Translation, for those who do not know, caught a body means he caught a murder case. Accused of offing someone. And he said ADW, that's assault with a deadly weapon.
And I met one of the most infamous, I'm talking about one of the most down young Crips that was alive during that structure in that time, man. I met him in a holding tank when I was in the midst of fighting my own very enemies from 2 sides of the tracks, Gray Streets and PJ Watts. They wasn't enemies amongst each other at this time. They was Crips. And so in the process of this, and I've told this story numerous of times online because I always give my boy his props because that was my homeboy. That was like a real homie to me from 8-Tray Gangster. Me and Kody was cool as man. Bro, the name was Monster Kody, man. The infamous Monster Kody, man. Mr. Kody himself, Shakur himself, man. Hey, bro, I met that man in 79 and we became cool. I'm talking about off top as Blood and Crips. Youngsters at that day. We young in the game. We both young and fresh coming up in the game in the late 70s, man. Young. My homeboy Rat Dog, he had so much respect for Rat Dog because they had a run-in YA. Because Rat Dog was a fool, a beast. But man, I ain't never, ever in my life. And see, this go to show you this internet is so messed up, effed up, man, and try to tear so many real legends down, bro, because this weenie ass I want to excuse my cussing because I don't want to mess up my ass and everything, but this old weenie internet, bro, you can be anything you want on this internet. As long as you got a couple of dollars, you can hide out and stay away from cats. Hey, man, this shit is wrong, bro, to try to tear down a legend. And I'm a real Damu.
Well, yeah, so there you go. That's how he feels. Apparently, clearly, right? He's talking about Spider. Weenie ass motherfucker, he said, can have a few dollars and hide out and this and that, and the internet is something else, tearing down legends. Yeah, it's going to get people in trouble, this internet. This is for sure. You have to be careful of the words that you speak. Words are indeed powerful. We may say that they're not. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt. That's a lie. That's what we were taught growing up. That's untrue. Words hurt more than violence. So you have to be careful, particularly when you're talking about the dead, people who are not here to defend themselves. Now, here it is. We have a situation where all sorts of OGs from all sorts of hoods are coming out of the woodworks, defending Monster Kody, and are not happy with Spider Loc's comments, even though they were directed towards Ed Hefe. And he called himself trying to beef with Ed Hefe and be spiteful with him and go back and forth with him. Okay, but in the process of doing that, you didn't disrespected someone that a lot of people look up to, admire, have love for, have heard folklore about, etc. And again, some of these individuals perhaps will be ready to crash out. That's it. Not to mention, I'm sure the man still has family. You know, you have to be careful when you're talking about someone because he has people that love him still.
Nixon guards, a former Damu at that, man, retired, legendary. Monster Kody was a beast, a legend Crip, man, a rider. He wasn't a dope fiend. All them years in the game, nigga ain't never did dope, none of that shit. Feel me? He got caught up somehow his last eras of his time, his life, and his demise. That's his personal thing, man. But come on, bro. Why do cats try to take away from what individuals were, man? Monster Kody was a good dude, bro, to try to tear down a legend. And I'm a real Damu. from Nixon Guards. A former Damu at that, man, retired. Legendary. Monster Kody was a beast. A legend Crip, man. A rider. He wasn't a dope fiend. All them years in the game, nigga ain't never did dope, none of that shit. Feel me? He got caught up somehow in his last eras of his time, his life, and his demise. That's his personal thing, man. But come on, bro. Why do cats try to take away from what individuals were, man? Monster Kody was a good dude, man. A good dude. And I'm in the first book, Nichols. Go look it up. Go check it out. I'm in that first book. Talking about them second generation bounty hunters, man. Monster Kody was my homie, man. And I ain't never in my life heard no shit like this of Monster Kody sucking no weenie and wearing dresses downtown, man. Shit is crazy, man. This fucking ass internet. How I turn niggas into, hey, bro. Some dudes deserve to get everything they got coming to them, man, in a negative way because they speak the negative shit on their lives, man. On that note, man, I just wanted to come on and share this PSA, man, this Saturday with the world, man, and TV land, and give my side and my opinion as a real OG Damu blood, nigga, from Nixon Guards. The new Monster Kody, from the system and the streets. Then been in battle with him in the system against individuals. Nigga was a rider, crucial, and he was solid, bro. And he was a real brother, man, who respected other brothers, man. You feel me? I just didn't like.
And at the end of the day, you can tell that BJ here is a bit upset, you know, and he's saying individuals, whatever happens to them, they got it coming. Speaking ill of this man and speaking ill of the dead, etc. You know, I don't have to repeat what he said. You heard it for yourselves. I understand his sentiment, man. You have to be careful, as I said. And at the end of the day, Monster had to have been a good dude. Clearly, he was brilliant. Clearly, he was highly intelligent. And clearly, he was a rider at his time, in his day, in his moment. Some would say until the very end. Again, just because you use drugs doesn't mean that you're not who you are, bro. We all get caught up in something. And at the end of the day, people are not going to come out and defend you and defend your character just based on a book or some myth. They're going to come out and defend you if they know you personally, have love for you, and know that what has been said about you is not true, and you're not here to defend yourself. They're going to come out. So the fact that these individuals are coming out defending Monster Kody really, if anything, speaks to Monster Kody's character, because he has some strong individuals coming out to defend him. And we can all only hope that the day that we go, that we all die and pass, that individuals will come out and defend us and speak for us if someone talks down on us and tries to taint us in any way. That we have individuals who we've left enough impression on in our lives that will come out and say, this is not true, and I'm willing to stand on that. You're not going to be speaking about my boy like that, and he's no longer here. We can only hope that we have people in our corner like that, bro.
Man, what I heard, bro, that's why I said I got to come on here and say something, man, in his defense. Because if he was alive, all the real was in the world, no, it'd be a whole different ball game, man. It would be a whole different ball game, man. If that man was alive and he was on his tip, not on no get high shit, man, come on, man. See, this is why I say coward shit is coward shit, bro. They can't step to a nigga when he alive and he real. I don't know, man. It's just, this internet changes the game, man. On that note, man, I just want to come on and voice my opinion and give my props to my homie, resting in peace, man. OG Monster Kody, A-Trade Gangsters, man. Straight up. The W. Watts.
We laid a real one away, a real street legend. One of the brothers said he couldn't do a eulogy in 2 minutes of him. I couldn't do it in 2 days. Real good brother. Dude his props. But like we were saying at the end, it's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. A lot of people don't understand, but it really is a new day.
What hit me the most is when one of the brothers said he was fighting his demons, but he wouldn't let us fight them with him.
Exactly. Monster was a genius. And when you geniuses, they operate on a whole, we don't even understand that stuff. So, you know, we seen that early in life with Kody. He was a genius. And I'm going to miss him.
Dehumanize him. He was the God, Monster. That's how we're going to remember him. Monster Kody.
I don't even.
All right, there you have it. BJ Bonihana responds to Spider Loke and defends Monster Kody, as those other individuals just did. Clearly his homies, and they were at his funeral when he passed away, which was not too long ago. And again, I don't want to harp on this situation. Everyone is speaking for themselves about how they feel about the statements that were made and how they feel about Monster Kody or what have you. So I'll let them speak, bro. I'll just say, as I said, that we have to be careful about what we say here on this internet and how we say it and who we're talking about and why we're talking about them and all of that. And any beef that you have with any individual, I would encourage you to take it up with that individual. Stay safe and stay free, people.